Dear doctors, with this video, we aim to give you a quick and handy demo of how to use the Nidan AI tool to get your patients use the 25 body vitals facial scan test, which is going to be now available in your clinic. This demo is a step-by-step guide on how to use it, how to benefit the patients, how to grow your clinical practice and income. We hope that you benefit from this video, and we are happy to take any personalized calls to provide live demos and live training for this simple to use tool. Nidan AI is our new AI, which is artificial intelligence based facial scan technology, which helps a doctor or an individual get insights into 25 body vital parameters, including blood pressure, which is BP, BMI, which is the body mass index, cardiac and stress related markers, and even diabetes test via the 3-month average blood sugar, which is the HbA1c, apart from many other important body vitals and parameters to keep a tab on one's health and wellness quotient. Nidan AI is a platform which can be further reviewed on www.nidanai.welcomecure.com. Once you log in on nidanai.welcomecure.com, as a doctor, you have an option to avail our varied facial scan packs, which you can further provide to your patients. As an individual, you could also buy scans for yourself as a one-time purchase, or to keep a tab of your health every month with the simple 60-second facial scan. After you purchase the Nidan AI platform, either online or offline, you then get an automated email and a WhatsApp. Once you would press in the link on the email and the WhatsApp you receive, you will automatically have your login credentials entered in Nidan AI's platform's login screen, using which you could simply log into your own Nidan AI dashboard and start using the scans. On logging in, once you see the 3 lines on the top right of the app, you would realize that in the menu button, you have the option to check how many scans are available, how many scans are utilized, and thus how many scans remain to be used. As a doctor, on the first time login, you will be seeing no patient list in your dashboard, and you will be seeing a prominent icon of being able to add a patient. Every time you add patients, you'll start seeing the list of those patients in your dashboard, and you will also be able to see if their reports are done or yet to be done, and you could have a view of their report, a quick view, or you could have the option to download the report, which would come in a PDF format, which you could further share with the patients, or even print it in your clinic to give them a handy, tangible report, just like what one gets in a traditional diagnostic or pathology center. While entering all the details of the patient, it is extremely important to assign the number of scans that you would like to give a patient. Usually and ideally, you would assign 1 scan to each patient. So please ensure that you enter a single scan or any other number that you desire in this field, so that whether on-site or off-site, the patient is able to use the scan credits, and the required and desired number of scans thus get deducted from your overall pack of the scans that you have purchased from Nidan. It is important that when you enter the age of the patient, you select the calendar icon. You first select the year, followed by the month, and then the date, so that the right age of the patient comes in. When it comes to entering the height, you have the option to add it in feet, in which you add the feet in the left side of the field and the inches in the right side of the rectangle, which is in inches. If you choose centimeters, it will become a single field wherein you can enter the height in centimeters. The weight is again a single field wherein you enter the weight in kilograms of the patient. Once you've created a patient, when you share the share scan link, you can send the patient the link via WhatsApp or email or both, and the link to avail the scan would reach the patient's inbox and WhatsApp message. However, when you use the on-site share scan link, it is a scan that you are doing of the patient in your clinic itself, and it could start from the very own phone and the tablet or the laptop from which you are adding the patient, and you can start the scan soon after entering all the details of your patient there and there. It gives you an option to start scan. Once you click on the start scan icon, the scan automatically starts. When you start the scan, many phones might ask for an option to give permission to use the camera. Please ensure that you give the same when the prompt comes on your screen. Even after that, if it doesn't start, you could go to the settings of your phone, and there you could choose various options like access or applications, and wherever the settings of the camera are there, you need to get the permission activated, whether you are using a Chrome browser or any other browser for opening Nidan's platform, and ensure that the camera access is granted for seamless use going forward. This is ideally kept perpendicular and, most importantly, prompts the patient to maintain the right distance from their face to the patient's face, and could be held by themselves with their own hands, or could be done via a tripod kept on a table or on the floor with the appropriate height reaching to the patient's face. Once the scan starts, it will be shown through a prompt of a blue line, a blue marker which moves from up to down and down to up, showing the progress of the scan. It shows the progress in the form of a percentage, and one needs to ensure that once the scan starts, the patient keeps their face still for 60 seconds, which is 1 minute. Before the scan starts, it is important to note that there is ambient light in the room where it is done, which is there's bright light and the face can be seen visibly. And if the patient is having any spectacles or any accessories on their face, the same is removed. On completion of the scan, the software and the program takes about 3 to 5 seconds to analyze the facial scan data and throw a report. This report can be seen on the screen immediately from the phone on which it is conducted, and thereafter the doctor can also share this report with their patients, or the patients can also see the report historically as it's stored on cloud on the dashboard access that they receive. The report soon shows a wellness score, followed by key body vitals, which covers the heart rate, oxygen saturation, the blood pressure, and the respiration rate, and 10 cardiac parameters under the heart health section, which includes facts like heart utilized, mean arterial pressure, cardiac output, heart rate max, so on and so forth. The arrow scenes besides every single parameter gives a detailed explanation of the particular clinical parameter. It will also give physiological parameters like the body mass index, blood volume, total body water percentage, body fat percentage, basis of the weight input given by the patient. We further show the diabetes control score under the blood biomarker section, wherein one can see the HbA1c levels in an absolute terminology, finally followed by the stress levels, which is the stress index score, and the overall ANS levels. The patient or the doctor could download the report, which comes in a PDF format with pictorial presentation of the male or the female patient, followed by all 25 parameters shown in the pictorial way, and thereafter a range of all these parameters and the actual mark or the actual score of the patient, whether it's within or outside the parameters, followed by a detailed explanation on what every parameter means to one's own health. This report is to be used for general, preliminary health and wellness checkup and not as a replacement to traditional diagnostic or pathology reports. Though the reports are certified by US FDA and CDSCO, we yet recommend to get it done in a traditional setup. Thank you for patiently watching our demo video, and for any further help or support, get in touch with our team members on the numbers flashed on your screen.